Hi everyone, it's Bonnie from www.bonniestamp.com. I wanted to share with you a quick card I created using the Sale-a-bration set called Party Pandas. Party Pandas stamp set is available to you for free with a qualified order. During Sale-a-bration, if you spend $50 or more, you can pick this stamp set for free, or there's other products you can select from as well. It's a great time to shop my online store to pick up some extras. So this cute little card I decided to create with red and black for Valentine's Day. Now granted, if you wanted to make this for a baby, you could easily change this out with a softer color, maybe soft sky, wisteria wonder, powder pink. Or if you wanted to do it for any occasion, you could change out the red. But I am a big fan of red and black together, and so I wanted to share with you how I created the card. Now you will notice on the back I do have a little bit of texture with one of our new embossing folders from the Occasions catalog. It is called Simply Stripes. I'm hoping I'm in focus. It's very hard for me to see right now. And I decided to try the folder a few ways. And I did it vertical, I did it horizontal, and I did it on a diagonal. And then I just want to show you one other way that you can create with that folder. So let me grab my Big Shot and show you how I used our embossing folder. And this is what it looks like. It's a nice big folder. I cut my cardstock, the real red, by 4 inches by 5 1/4. It is 1/4 of an inch smaller than my card base, which in this case is basic black. I'm going to just grab my Big Shot, which I know it's like 3D coming right at you. Okay, I'm going to use my platform with one plexi. I'm going to place my cardstock on a diagonal in the folder. So you have little points that stick out, but if you place the folder like this, and then I lost the top of my plexi. Okay, then you're going to place this right on top. And you are just going to roll it through the Big Shot. I'm going slowly here so that don't shake too much. And then when you open up the folder, you take out your paper and you have a beautiful diagonal on your cardstock. Now I wanted to quickly show you one other thing. Now here I ran it through vertically and I'm going to place it back in the folder, but I'm going to turn it so that I make tiny little boxes. I'm going to place it through. Hopefully you guys will see this. All right, I'm running it through, sorry. Okay, open it up. And let's zoom in just a little bit. You can see I now created, maybe the back side, I'll show you a little bit better, created little boxes. Super fun folder. And again, that is in our Occasions catalog, in case you're wondering where I found it. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our card base as always. And I took basic black. I cut it. It's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So there's my card base. The next thing, as you know, was the real red. And again, it is 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to need a layering piece for the inside of my card because look what I did for the inside of the card. I stamped the other little panda holding the little love note. Because it's on a black card base, I wanted you to have an area for you to write. So this is the same size as the red, which is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then for the top of my card, you are going to need 2 pieces of paper. You're going to take basic black. It's the same size. It's 4 inches in length and 3 inches across. So I have them both in black and in white. So here's my little white piece. And I'm going to grab my stamp that's already on a clear block. I am using the archival ink. And I'm going to just zoom in just a little bit. I'm going to stamp in the archival ink. Now I'm using the archival black because it covers so nicely on this stamp set. Now it is in a fabric pad, so I have to tap a little bit harder to get the ink, but not too much. Okay, and we're just going to press down on our paper. And I did put him on a little bit of an angle because I wanted to have enough room for my heart balloon. Okay, so now just going to wave it around for a second. I'm going to attach it to my black layering piece here. I am using fast fuse. Oh, I'm off camera. Sorry about that. I put some fuse on the back, and I'm just going to put this down slightly off-centered. Okay, let me grab my layering piece, and what I'm going to do here is, again, I'm going to tilt it. So I'm going to add, sorry, keep forgetting, going to add some fast fuse to the back, and then I'm going to slightly tilt it onto my red paper as well. And I tried not to touch the black ink because it could smear, I'm not going to lie. So whenever I have the black ink, I try to always press it down from the back. I'm going to grab my card base, and I'm going to add the real red. Oops, it just ripped it. Stuff is strong. Okay, let me zoom out just a little bit again. Okay, and hopefully we're in focus. And we're just gonna tap this down, right? We're gonna fold it. So now I have my card. It's almost done. So the inside piece, like I said, I wanted to layer so that I could have a spot to write. And I'm gonna take another one of the pandas. Now again, I don't put the stickers on the back of my clear stamps because they have a tendency to fall off. You can, and if you wanted to add a little bit of snail or the fast fuse to the sticker so that they don't fall off your block, that's great. Some people take our liquid glue and they put it on their stamps so that the stamps will stay in place. The stamps will stay in place on the clear blocks. I'm so used to not having my stickers on them, I'm okay. Okay, I'm gonna place this right on top. Okay, I'm going to grab my red marker. I'm going to use, as you know, we have a fine tip and we have a brush. I'm going to just take the fine tip one, and I'm just coloring in my little heart for my little teddy bear, or panda bear, not teddy bear, sorry about that. And we're almost done. So now I'm back to the front, and what I did was I took our Sweet and Sassy framelits, and that's what they look like. I took out one of the hearts, and I took the one that's a little bit more curved than the normal heart. And I'm going to, sorry, I have a habit of always cleaning up my inks. I'm going to stamp the little love you. If you guys want to see up close, right in the middle. Perfect. And I'm going to take a dimensional, place that right on the middle. If you want to add more, you can. I make a little crease in the back. I want you to know I have a nice paper cut on my thumb, and it's really affecting how I craft today. Okay, so now look what I did. I just placed it right over the balloon to make a little heart balloon. Now, the big thing. How do I make my bow? I know everyone struggles with bow making. Many of my customers appreciate when I make the bow for them. I have no problem doing that, but I also love sharing how I do it so that you can try it on your own. So what I'm doing, this is our black baker's twine, and use a generous amount because it is thin. So what I do is I cut, let's see how many inches I just am cutting. Love our little scrap pad on the bottom here because it shows me inches. So I have about 6 inches, so about 12 inches, I guess, because it's going to be doubled. Take my paper snips here. I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to cut there too. So now I have 2 6 inches of ribbon or baker's twine. It's a lot easier to tie a bow, I find, with the baker's twine when you have 2 strands. So if that's a little tip, you're going to pinch the sides. I'm going to wrap it around my index. It is a little tight, but I'm so used to bow making that if you practice, you'll get it too. And then you're going to push it through that hole. Now you see that hole right there? I'm going to grab those 2 I have a lot more grip there. I'm going to bring that out because I don't want to lose what I have. And look, girls, boys, crafting world, I have my bow on the first try. Now again, I find it's a lot easier, and you can see I'm finessing it. It's a lot easier if you use the 2 strands. I don't know, I don't think I have really fat fingers, but for some reason I can't grip just the 1 strand. Gonna grab some glue dots, of course, my favorite thing. Gonna kiss it, and I'm going to place it right on the edge of my card. And guess what? My card is finished. So if you need to make some quick little love you cards for those special people in your life for Valentine's Day, I hope you will create this